Welcome to the Highflyer Insights channel, where we explore the habits, mindsets, and financial choices that shape the life you truly deserve. I am your host, Frederick Nyuki, and today we're diving into a topic most people avoid, but one that holds the secret to every meaningful success story. We're talking about pain as a currency. The idea that pain is not just something to endure, but something to spend. Like money, it has value if you use it wisely. So let's unpack this. Think about it. Every time you chase growth, you pay with discomfort. You spend effort, time, and sometimes tears. In other words, you trade pain for progress. Athletes know this well. Think of Eliud Kipchoge, the world marathon record holder. His calm smile hides thousands of hours of physical pain. The early morning runs, the muscle strain, the discipline to say no to comfort. That's pain, invested, not wasted. Now compare that to someone who avoids discomfort, sleeps in, quits when it gets hard, seeks shortcuts. They might feel comfortable now, but they pay later in lost opportunities, regret, or dependency. Pain is the price tag of success. The question is not whether you'll pay, but whether the purchase is worth it. Let's be honest, not all pain is equal. Some pain produces something, some pain just consumes you. Take two examples from everyday life in Kenya. One person chooses the pain of saving and budgeting. They skip certain pleasures now, that weekend outing, that impulse buy. It stings. But over time, that discipline grows into financial stability. Another person avoids that discomfort. They live on instant loans and Shylocks, always chasing relief. But the stress of debt becomes another kind of pain, one that offers no growth. Both people experience pain. The first pays up front and reaps peace later. The second delays payment and ends up paying interest. So when you think about it, pain is unavoidable. But you can choose your type. Will you pay the price of discipline or the penalty of regret? Imagine pain as your personal investment fund. Every challenge you face, whether in your career, relationships, or finances, is an opportunity to invest. Let's say you're starting a small business. The long hours, the rejections, the slow start, that's painful. But every moment of struggle is a deposit. Over time, your resilience compounds like interest. One day, your business grows, and you realize the pain paid dividends. This transformation can be seen in the story of Equity Bank, which evolved from a small, struggling rural cooperative into one of Africa's largest financial institutions. The journey was marked by years of sacrifice, restructuring, and overcoming skepticism, challenges that ultimately laid the foundation for a financial revolution. So when life gets tough, don't always run. Ask yourself, is this pain investing in my future? Money builds wealth, but pain builds character equity. You become wiser after heartbreak. You become disciplined after failure. You become compassionate after loss. Even in your workplace, leadership requires this kind of currency. When you shoulder responsibility, make hard calls, or stand firm under pressure, that's pain. But it earns you credibility, respect, and inner confidence that no title alone can buy. Pain refines your character the way fire refines gold. That's why people who have gone through deep hardship often carry a quiet strength. They've paid life's price in full. Here's a truth we can't escape. You pay either way. Avoid saving now. You'll pay with financial stress later. Avoid facing conflict. You'll pay with resentment later. Avoid discipline. You'll pay with regret later. Let's take a common Kenyan example, the instant gratification trap. Someone earns cash 50,000 a month. Instead of saving or investing, they spend it all. It feels painless finwaki for now. But one emergency, one job loss, and suddenly they're borrowing at 15% per month just to survive. That's pain, with interest. The lesson? There is no pain-free path. Only pain that profits and pain that punishes. But what about past pain? Mistakes, losses, failures. Are they wasted? Not necessarily. If you reflect on them, they can become your experience capital. For instance, someone who once fell into bad debt can use that story to teach others or to make better choices next time. A person who went through job loss might start a side hustle that later becomes their main income. That's called redeeming pain, turning your wounds into wisdom. Every scar you carry can either be a reminder of defeat or a resource for direction. It depends on how you frame it. So, as you listen today, ask yourself, where are you currently spending your pain? Are you using it to build or just suffering without purpose? What kind of return are you getting from your struggles? Maybe you're waking up early to build a side business. Maybe you're saying no to short-term comfort to pay off debt. Maybe you're learning to forgive and heal from past hurt. That's all pain being spent wisely. Remember, the pain of discipline weighs ounces, but the pain of regret weighs tons. If you forget everything else from today's episode, remember this: pain is life's universal currency. You can't choose whether to pay, but you can choose what to pay for. Spend it on purpose. Spend it on growth. Spend it on becoming the kind of person you were meant to be. Because in the end, success is not free. It's prepaid in pain. Thank you for tuning in to Highflyer Insights. If today's message resonated with you, share it with someone who might need a reminder that their struggle isn't wasted. Remember, you have the power to spend your pain wisely and turn it into strength. Until next time, keep growing, keep learning, and keep flying higher.